ever!
Oh, hello, and welcome to another episode of First Issue Ever, the only show that cares about the only number that matters in the world of comics, and that is number 1. My name is Steve, and I am the Riggs to your Murtaugh in the world of comics. So if you've got diplomatic immunity, watch out, because it's about to be revoked. So here we are, finally, a review for the movie of Batman Vagina Superman, Dawn of Justice. I feel like all that people have been talking about are the elections and Batman Vagina Superman. That's the only news going on in this world. Batman Vagina Superman, Batman Vagina What? That's odd, I thought I turned my phone off. Okay, better. Hey, yellow. Look, shut up for a minute. I'm trying to record. What do you mean it's not called Batman Vagina Superman? The vagina stands for Wonder Woman, right? It's versus. Well, why don't they have Wonder Woman's name up there? Ah, I see. So why not just call it Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice? What do you mean too many words? Okay, alright, if you say so. I'm gonna have to double check your sources though. Alright, well thanks Mom, I'll talk to you later. Okay, so apparently it's just Batman v Superman, and the V stands for versus and not vagina. So, Wonder Woman didn't make the title at all. What does that say about the state of Hollywood? Have a confession to make, aside from all those people that I murdered. I haven't actually seen Batman v Superman. Yes, I have an ulterior motive for this video. If you look at the YouTube thumbnail or title card, it says in little tiny letters, it's Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, review for something. And here it is. Is it a movie? No, I didn't see the movie. Did I read a comic book adaptation? No. Did I read a novelization of it? Whew, I bet that would be a snooze fest. Did I listen to an audio version of it? No. What I did was more important than all those things combined. And I'm just gonna show you right now. By the Vashanti. That's right. I'm gonna review the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice breakfast cereal. I mean, think about it. Breakfast cereal has been around since 1863, at least the cold version of it that we know here in North America. And what can you do before you can read or comprehend movies? That's right, you can eat. You can eat cereal, which means that cereal has had an effect on you in your upbringing. And that equals, that's right, you can blame cereal for all the problems you have as an adult. I know I do. I haven't eaten the cereal at all yet. There's 2 here. The Batman one, which says that it's chocolate strawberry cereal flavored with other natural flavors. Yeah, I'm sure the natural flavors are, I don't know, hobos. Yeah, that's what I bet. Or maybe they put actual batarangs in here, or the pages of old Batman comics. Let's look at some of the ingredients. It's probably better we don't read that. It's just gonna depress you anyway. Just remember, it's cereal, it's fun, and somehow it's good for you. Let's see. Look, no colors from artificial sources. Where does that brown come from? Eesh, I don't want to know. No artificial flavors. I don't believe that. And no high fructose corn syrup. That means there's corn syrup, it's just not high fructose. So yeah, it's good for you. It's good for you. Let's see what it says on the back here. Let's see, only in theaters, Batman V, as in versus, Superman, Dawn of Justice. Who's your hero? Because of course, you've got to choose. You can't like Batman and Superman. You got to pick one. Just like you're not allowed to like both Marvel and DC movies, you got to pick one. You're not allowed to love all races. You got to pick one. At least that's what the corporations want you to think. Who's your hero? Brains versus brawn. Batman is the world's greatest detective. Superman is the strongest being on Earth. Skill versus speed. Batman is an unmatched martial artist. Superman can move faster than a speeding bullet. Unmatched martial artist. I don't know. I think Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, is probably better at martial arts than Batman is. And the same goes for Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. I'm pretty sure Snake Eyes could take out Batman. But whatever, let's pretend that the Marvel and G.I. Joe universe don't exist, because all that we're talking about here is DC and the Batman versus Superman, because that's the most important thing in the world right now. Getting the truth versus truth and justice. Oh man, they're really reaching here. Batman knows how to get the truth out of any villain. And Superman strives to always uphold the values of truth and justice. I suppose that's true. Technology versus alien abilities. Batman has the brains and the wealth to build any gadget imaginable. Superman is an alien with unique abilities such as X-ray vision and the ability to fly. Whose side are you on? Let us know on Facebook, facebook.com/Superman or facebook.com/Batman. They couldn't have one Facebook page for both. You have to pick a side. If you don't choose a side, then you're neutral. And nobody likes anyone who's neutral, except for maybe the Swedes or the Swiss. I always get those two mixed up. It doesn't really matter. Looks like there's some sort of quiz on the back of the Superman box. Let's take a look here. Okay, it starts out, of course, with the title. I'll read it again in my movie guy voice. Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice. While the world wrestles with the kind of hero it really needs, it's time to decide once and for all where your allegiances lie. They really want you to take a side. Oh my gosh. Okay, take the quiz to see which superhero you know best. Okay, question number 1. What is Superman's birth name? Kal-El, Jor-El, Tor-El, Rael? I know that it's A, Kal-El. True or false? When first introduced in comics, kryptonite was originally red. That's false. What year did Batman first appear on film? 1989, 1943, 1964, 1966. I don't know if they're counting the Batman serials. If they're counting the serials, I would have to say 1943. If it's not that, then it's B, 1989. What does the S on Superman's chest mean in Kryptonian? A, Superman, which that's what it originally stood for. B, leader. C, hope. D, child. C, hope. It's really lame. Okay, in the battle between Superman and General Zod, which of Bruce Wayne's properties were destroyed? A, Wayne Manor. B, Wayne Financial. C, Wayne Aerospace. D, Wayne Tech. Because, you know, Batman's properties are, it's important stuff. I mean, if he lost money, oh my gosh, his accountants would have a field day. Wayne Tech, I don't remember. I watched Man of Steel once. Question 6. In which comic book was the first full-fledged team-up of Superman and Batman? Let's see, Detective Comics 27, Superman number 76, World's Finest Comics number 2, Superman and Batman number 1. I'm gonna go with World's Finest Comics number 2, although I don't really know. Which of these is not a power Superman possesses? A, flight. B, heat vision. C, telepathy. D, X-ray vision. The answer is C, telepathy. Let's see, where are the answers to this? I need answers. What? There's no answers. I guess maybe they want you to go to the Facebook page to get the answers. Oh well. They're not really that important anyway. Well, all this stuff is fun, but the most important question here is how does the cereal taste? And of course, which one is better? Because you gotta pick a side, man. It's gotta be Batman or Superman, Marvel or DC, Nike or Reebok. Let's try some cereal. Of course, we'll start with Batman first because he's the more popular character. Oh, by the way, I got both of these cereals on clearance. I wasn't gonna pay full price for them. I'm cheap. What can I say? Okay, starting off, I definitely smell the strawberries because, as I said before, it's supposed to be chocolate strawberry cereal. When I think of Batman, I definitely don't think about strawberries, I'll tell you that. I mean, chocolate, yeah, you can go with that. You know, it's dark, just like the Dark Knight himself. And let's see. I guess this is supposed to be a bat, as you can see. Look at him. Look at this. I know it's enlarged to show detail, but look at that. It's like crunch berries are bigger than this. All right, let's start it dry. It kind of tastes like a crunch berry. All right, now the full test with milk. By the way, this is skim milk. So when you're eating cereal that's mostly sugar, you want to make sure you have the healthiest milk possible. If it is, people rag on milk all the time. Okay, here we go. First full bite with milk. Pretty good. It's like Cocoa Puffs with a hint of strawberry. I think Crunch Berries is better. I don't really like Cocoa Puffs that much. Kind of bland. Yeah, I recently had the Madagascar s'mores cereal. That was way better than this. Of course, I think Cocoa Puffs are bland too. They could have used some marshmallows in this for sure. Overall, for the Batman cereal, I'd say it's kind of bland. They definitely have the theming down right, and the color for sure. Little bats, and it turns the milk chocolate, which, you know, Cocoa Rice Krispies does that. Bland, just like most of the DC movies these days. All right, let's try the Superman one. Oh, I meant to comment on the boxes. As you can see, it's nice and shiny. You can like touch the S. I guess it's supposed to feel like Superman's suit. So if you're really attracted to Superman and want to get an idea of what he feels like, wow. You can just touch the cereal box. Batman has it too. So, I don't know, the boxes are kind of cool. Of course, it doesn't come with a prize. I don't think cereal really comes with prizes anymore, because none of the cereal I eat does. All right, on to the Superman cereal. It's supposed to be Caramel Crunch. Is like the Superman S symbol. Well, there used to be yellow on Superman. I guess there's sort of a little bit there. Why couldn't they go with red or blue? I don't know. Gold seems like kind of a cop-out. I'm a big fan of caramel though, so let's try it dry. It's not bad. All right, let's try it with milk. I have a feeling this one's gonna be bland too. I like this one better because I love caramel. But as far as cereals go, this one's bland too. It tastes kind of like Corn Pops, but not as good. Batman is the Cocoa Puffs ripoff. This is the Corn Pops ripoff. I'm not tasting any truth or justice either. With Batman, I didn't even taste any vengeance. You gotta get those in the cereal. There's gotta be a way. It's bland too. Perfect to go with the color palette of the Zack Snyder film. You know, bland without any fun. Breakfast cereals are supposed to be fun. Just like the new Superman isn't any fun. Final review. In Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, the cereal war, right? Cereal of Justice. I'm definitely gonna have to give it the Superman, mostly just because it's got the caramel flavor, which I love, but both of the cereals are pretty bland, pretty mediocre as cereals go. I don't know, maybe it's just like the movies. Maybe they were trying to appeal to everyone, because I mean, I'm sure if I find it boring as an adult, if I was a kid eating this, I'd probably be even more bored, you know, because they've got some crazy cereals these days. Like Oops All Berries from Captain Crunch, where they just have nothing but crunch berries. Oh man, you'll get diabetes from eating that, but it's so good. And that s'more cereal I was telling you about, oh man, it was the best. Marshmallow, graham cracker, and a little bit of chocolate, like the Cocoa Puffs, like all mixed together. It was a taste explosion, not like these guys. They're boring and bland. That's it, Superman wins. Just like he would in a real fight between Batman and Superman, because Superman is a god, Batman is just a rich douchebag in a cape. Come on, it's the truth. Be honest with yourself. You know it's the truth. All right, my name is Steve, and we will see you next time for a regular episode of First Issue Ever. Bye-bye.